Kevin Durant, man, he's back. A lot of drama. Try to force a trade. They met up. You gotta get rid of Steve Nash and Sean Marks. They met up again, and they squashed all the beef, and they're willing to move forward with all three of them. All right, so we're gonna talk about this. So we're gonna kick it off with you, Tomo.
So
what are your expectations for the Brooklyn Nets?
So does this mean they're getting rid of Kyrie Irving now? They say all three of them are back, but nobody said nothing about Kyrie. So you just sitting in the house like, y'all met, but what about me though? Like, but also I think they just sat down and told KD, man, all that crying you was doing, we couldn't find no trade partner. So you gotta stay here and play this out. So it is what it is. It's either you gonna play or you can sit on the bench. But at the end of the day, you sign that contract, you are a Brooklyn Net.
There it is. All right, okay. All right, Kev, I'm going to go straight to you, Kev.
I mean, to me, it just showed KD age and the injury history and stuff like that. Like you said, they probably couldn't find a trade partner. But, I mean, it's basketball. It's not like football. So, these talented guys, they're going to be able to gel together. They're going to make it pretty far. I ain't going to say they're going to win the championship or anything. But either way, just talent alone is going to be hard to stop them. I like Steve Nash as a coach. I don't know what was the disconnect really between him and KD and stuff like that, but it was just KD was just being immature, acting like a true DMV guy. And I mean, everybody wants to get mid-season. People gonna forget all about it, and then it's gonna be all basketball. So it ain't really too much. It made too much of nothing about nothing really. So
yeah, my take on it is like is where I think KD, I don't know. So I don't know what his motive was. Why I don't know why he forced a trade, because he brought everybody there, number one. But I think that him saying that they got to go with me was like a chess move. It's like it's like kind of like, let me try this move, Mm-hmm. But I will say this: like most people in that situation will be too prideful to actually, stay, because they dug deep of a hole, put themselves out there, and they're going to just stick with their gun because their pride's gonna get in the way. But KD sucked up his pride, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna just stay. So I do appreciate that. That's very mature in him. But you look at their roster; they got a championship roster. They got, they got a championship roster. I mean, I was thinking like they still need a big. They need somebody to guard Giannis. Now, of course, nobody could guard Giannis, but they do got Ben Simmons, who can actually do a good job slowing them down. And then people are worried about is Ben Simmons is going to play. I mean, yeah, he got no choice. If he don't play, if he trip out this year, his career dumb. I'm probably for real, So he has no choice but to show out this year. And Kyrie's under contract. He's looking for a max deal next year, so he has to show out. He has to show out. He can play even though not being vaccinated. So, and we never got worried about KD performing on the court. And Tomo, I know you upset, man. The Wizards' hopes of getting KD is over. You feel me?
It's never over. It's never over.
He's not coming home until he on this last
leg. It's never over. But matter of fact, if Ben Simmons don't play this season, he could become a Wizard. That's a perfect shot right there. We'll take him.
Simmons?
Yeah. I'll take Ben Simmons in a heartbeat.
Ain't DC tired of taking on players like that?
I mean, we signed Bill. What's the difference?
Bill like them though.
Bill got the same Bill. Hold on, but let me say this though. Who would have thought Ben Simmons would have went to another team and not been the issue? That's crazy. He went there and was like, nah, it was them. It ain't me. That's them. I'm ready to hoop.
Yeah, that's because it was too much noise. Like, I mean, KD tried to flex his muscle and they said, nah, not today. Basically, like he's saying what other players doing. The NBA was getting out of hand with players doing what they want to do. It's been trickling down to the NFL. Debo tried to do it, didn't work. But I'm just like, players, I mean, these organizations trying to take back the power because the players been taking on too much power. So it's getting out of hand. If you let it keep going on, it's going to really get out of hand. Then it's going to be hard for them to sell their products. It's like now kids these days, they follow the players. They don't follow the teams no more. I'm an Eagles fan. These kids ain't no Eagles fan. They like players. So just like basketball, they like players. They follow KD wherever he go, follow LeBron wherever he go.
That's how it is in the NBA.
That is true. That's true. That was a guy code back in the day. When you said that, you were like, man, a player? You can't like no player. You got like a team.
Facts.
You can have a favorite player, but he leave, you stuck.
Yeah.
I think that all changed once LeBron came in the league, because he was the first superstar to like hop around for real. You
That's
know,
true. That is true.
like at
He
his
got it.
caliber. You know, like Kobe
He
stayed.
mastered
He's
it. Then the Real Reeves did it in football.
yeah.
But
See, football. I think people still are team. Like people more loyal to their team in football because NBA is a player league. NFL ain't like that. You know, it's a quarterback league. You know, so and then the only quarterback at a higher stature that's actually leaving, bouncing around is Tom Brady. We could say Russ, but I don't think nobody's favorite player is Russell Wilson. You know, so it's more like Tom Brady or something like that, or Pat Mahomes, something like that. You know, so but like I said, I do like this Nets team, man. I think they can be good. It just I don't know, man. And lastly, I want to say this. I saw a lot of people try to compare this to Kobe, because Kobe, when he was a Laker,
Oh, when he
he
tried
tried to
that move.
he tried to force a trade. You
Yeah.
know, but the difference is Kobe forced a trade because they would not get nobody for him.
That is true. That is true, bro.
But
That is
when
true.
KD, they literally did everything he asked for. They went and got James Harden. They went and got Sean Marks and Steve Nash. They went and got Aldridge. They went and got all these guys. Even with Ben Simmons, they talked to KD. They basically asked him, and KD talked to Ben Simmons. They brought Ben Simmons over there. You know, so I'm confused of why. I don't know if we would ever know. You know why KD asked for this trade, because I don't think it's Kyrie, because they said when he forced a trade, Kyrie was the only person he had communications with throughout the whole process. So him beefing with Kyrie and all that stuff, that is out the window. Because I saw that today. So
I don't think they was beefing. I think Kyrie actually wants to leave. And Kevin was like, the only way they gonna trade you, bro, is if I say something too. And he was like, all right, let's just make it a thing. And it failed for both of them.
yeah, see, Kyrie though, my thing is he wants to play there because
You
that's where he's
sure?
from. You know what I mean? That's the closest thing to Jersey he can get, and that's why he came there. You know, so he can be close to home. And I don't think he would go to. I know these Lakers fans want him, but he ain't going to LA. You think he'll go back playing with LeBron? He left for a reason. He wanted his
Man.
own. He wanted to get the shine. KD's more of a backseat personality, but you know on the court he's front seat. But so if they
Kyrie want that
win,
old thing back, man.
yeah, yeah. So I think they'll be straight though. I don't know.
We
All
gonna
right,
see.
so
Training camp around the corner, man. We gonna see.
that's what I'm saying. Like time is flying.
Yeah.
Time is flying, right? Time people gotta go out to school. Training camp is coming around the corner. All right, so that's that. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. Before we do that, we're gonna go to a commercial break. We're gonna talk about the NFC South. So stay tuned, y'all. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.